do me a favor, go ahead on and hit the like button. Reason why I say hit that like button because it gives an algorithm to YouTube that my content that I am producing is the type of content that people like yourself and other conservatives can enjoy, or people that just want to be nosy about how the conservative mindset thinks. Also, hit the subscribe button. When you hit the subscribe button, that's showing support. That way, it helps again YouTube know that the content that I'm making is for viewers like yourself. And do me a big, huge favor after that. Hit the notification bell all the way up top. This again gives YouTube the algorithm to also know that my content is designed for people that are conservative or interested in the conservative news sector, real news like yourself. And also, after you do all of that, share my content on all social media. So it just takes but a few moments. And if you can, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top, if you can, donate or participate, in the $5 challenge. Participate in the $5 challenge. It's all it takes, $5 for you to participate in the challenge. All right, enough with all of the intros. Let's talk about Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo, who has been the staple, the staple of leadership in the state that has the biggest city in the U.S. of A. I mean, this guy has told people stand up against President Trump, call President Trump everything but his official name at the time of being a president. He has went out here, wrote a book. He's gotten an Emmy. He has got people calling him America's governor. I mean, this dude's like a rock star, right? Brother is a part of the CNN, aka Communist News Network. Very successful, you know, all that good stuff. But there's an issue, a major issue. And that issue is that Cuomo has a problem that he cannot run away from. Thank you for following. And that problem is what he's got going on currently right now in New York. That's right. See, in New York City, the aides are talking about how he has allowed these nursing homes to get away with and basically even instructed to put more people, thanks for following, man, more people into these nursing homes that were COVID infected. And they were infecting other people that is COVID infected. And because of this nonsense that had going on, people were getting sick. People were getting sick so much to the point that they were dying. And because they were dying at a very rapid pace, because we all know that New York City was an epicenter for this mess at the time, still kind of is, they started spewing the numbers, started saying stuff like, ain't that big of it, we're doing this, we're keeping this under control, trying to make old boy look good. But the cat's out of the bag because the aides are talking, the officials at the nursing homes are talking, and they're also talking about the fines. See, people who don't know this, but when you run in facilities like this, they usually have health inspectors that come in to make sure they can Tiana, thank you for joining. Trying to make sure that you are complying with what you're supposed to be complying with. And the problem with that was that things are started to come out that there wasn't the right compliance. And the fines were super low. Like they were getting per infraction of not going with protocol, especially doing with what was going on with COVID, were like 10,000 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Some cases between 7,000, 10,000 per infraction of violation, and that's low. Uh, Usually, when you don't do what you're supposed to do, when it comes to these type of situations in the medical field, especially when it comes to people's health in the U.S. of A., you get fined way more than that. I know places in some states I've heard that any violation you do with health with some of these nursing home facilities, they will fine you upwards to 15,000 to almost 20,000 per infraction. State don't play because you got people's family members in your hands. Now, people are mad. The Democrats are mad and the Republicans especially are upset with Cumo. Both sides are screaming for a Department of Justice investigation, and they are screaming at the Biden administration. Now, the Biden administration has been very mute if they're going to do a DOJ on them or not. But I really feel and hope that they do. I hope that the outcry continues to outpour because this is very messed up. I mean, think about it. You got your grandma, your mama, everybody at your house, at the house that you paying for. And that is the actual nursing home. Their job is to keep them comfortable, to keep them safe. That's because a lot of these families are also paying money. Now, what's interesting with Como is that when Como had this situation, he took his mother out. He didn't have a conversation, nothing. He took mama out real quick, like in a hurry. Yeah, let me get you out of here, mama. Let's gotta go. He's got mama chilling at the house doing COVID. And that's so interesting how uh they'll take care of them. They look out for their family members. They'll look out for themselves, but leave the American citizens out here to suffer. And then when they get caught up in mess like Andrew Cuomo's caught up in, all of a sudden they're trying to be silent and avoid the spotlight. I mean, he did release a video about who cares, right? If you don't believe me, check it when he talks about the numbers. Oh, this number, that number, who cares? That's his way of saying, listen, shit happens. But we all know that if it was a Republican, especially a part of the Trump administration, during that time would have said, who cares about who's dying with COVID? Backlash. Woo! Man! Good about the back. Give me all a second. Get through this. Oh, y'all talking about the backlash. Man, oh man. It will be some very major backlash. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I mean, I wouldn't doubt about Terry Bean. Yeah, major backlash. Major backlash. It would not been good. President Trump whole had a technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Phone was getting too hot. They're like, oh, your phone get too hot. So I guess when you got on the magnet and charge at the same time, it'll get too hot. Anyway, keep back what I was saying. Sorry about that. Anyway, y'all know good and blame well that if this was Trump, there would be outrage like no other. And that's why it's sad to say how destructive we as American people have become. Now, excuse me, not destructive, but how can I put this? Hypocritical. Now, I got a feeling that with the outpour of cries that are going on, that I would not be surprised that families start pouring in and pushing too. And if they cry enough, that there probably will be a DOJ investigation. Now, will it be properly done? I don't know. Because you got to remember, Cumo is very connected to the deep state. So there possibly could be a cover up with all this. But I'm still monitoring the situation. Nobody's not really talking about if they're going to do an investigation on this cat. Everybody just basically saying that Cuomo apologized to the Democratic Party for putting him in a interesting position and is currently right now not saying a word. But his aides are talking. Aides are talking. They're not going to stop talking. They're looking at this situation as, listen, motherfucker, we know what you've been doing. We know the scoop. You can lie to the public, but you ain't going to lie to us. We going to tell it. So we'll see. If y'all like the content, do me a favor. Go ahead on, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Once again, hit the notification bell up top. Now, for all the people that just joined me, I know that Periscope especially is not going to be here after March 31st. I mean, it'll still be around, but it's just going to replay videos. Go ahead on and follow your boy on Joel Davis Media Network on YouTube. Joel Davis Media Network. Go on over there and follow your boy. Okay, we're trying to build that channel up. We're trying to get the hours in. We're trying, guys. And for me to do that, I need y'all to support. Please support. This gives guys like me the fuel, the fire, the encouragement to keep giving y'all good content. Because that's what it's about, right? It's about good content, real news, no bullshit. Because, people tired of lies. People are tired of the lies. I know I am, and I know you guys are too. So let's try to make this happen, man. Let's try to make it. Let's try to make America awesome again, right? That's what it's about. Thank y'all for your time. I appreciate you guys. Love and respect. I